my first shoot was with a photographer named Roger Berry. He reached out to me. I had put up like 4 pictures on my portfolio. I think 2 were senior photos. 1 was from my wedding because I've been previously married. And I don't know what the other one was. I think something my mom took. And he was like, "Hey, I see that your portfolio is kind of lacking. Do you want to create a portfolio?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, awesome, great." I was just super excited for the chance to work with somebody. And so I went to his studio, and there was another photographer there that I was not aware was going to be there, but they were both very nice.
Yeah,
and
I've worked with them as well.
Yeah, and they were both there, and they were both like, "Is it okay if we both shoot?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." And we started out doing fashion shots. It was like just like kind of jean skirts and a tank top and some just real casual kind of looks. And then at the end of the shot, they were like, "Do you want to do some like topless or implied?" Because this other photographer over here, and off the top of my name, he doesn't go by his real name. He has like a photography name, and I can't remember it, but I'll put a link to his page in the down bar. He wanted to try some like implied lighting setups that would like shadow the body. And originally when I had set up my page, I thought I wasn't going to do nude work because I didn't think that was something that interested me personally. But then when I was there and when I got asked, I felt entirely comfortable with it. And I was like, that'll look classy, that'll look sexy. Like, yes, absolutely I want to do that. That'll be fantastic.
Yeah.
And I did it, and some of those pictures, those last pictures, are still some of the most striking shots I think I've seen of me. And I started modeling when I was
19?
Yeah, I would have been 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know, they show like this younger side of me that isn't really there anymore in my pictures. It was like so much more
You look
raw.
so innocent.
Yeah. Okay, I get asked all the time, how much do you make? Do you answer that to people? What's your answer?
My answer when people ask how much I make is it depends. Because I can't tell you that I have a set amount that I make. I have a rate listed on my page, but like 4 out of 5 times that's not what I'm making. You know, I put the rate there as like a standard.
A baseline.
Yeah. And I've got paid less than that, and I've got paid more than that, and it depends on the situation. Some photographers are local hobbyists, and I really like them. I get along with them well. I have a good time with them, and they don't have quite as much money, so I'll work with what they can. I'm down to barter. You know, I'm down to make things work because where we live in, you know, not the biggest city. I mean, it's not. The photography community is decent sized here, but it's not like bam fashion. Just one rate. I feel like my time is worth what it's worth, and it doesn't matter how much amount of clothes I'm wearing. My time is worth the same whether I'm naked or.
For me, when people ask me how much I make, normally what I tell them, because generally when people ask it, it's I've found that it's women who are looking to get into modeling, or men, but that happens less frequently, and they'll ask, well, how much do you make, or how much should I be charging, or things like that. Okay, we're back from a quick smoke break. Next question that I've got, we've only got 2 more, is what should someone bring with them on a photo shoot? Or how to prepare, like what should they do before and bring with them?
Okay, well, number 1 thing you should bring is a pair of heels. You should always bring a pair of heels. They make your butt look better, they make your legs look longer, it just helps your posture to, in general, look better. So that's the number 1 thing. Even if it's a nude shoot, you should bring a pair of heels. Beforehand, if you have body hair that you trim or shave, take care of that kind of stuff. I mean, I guess basic makeup if you want to wear it. You know, things are really up to you. When you're coming to a shoot, you might want to bring a casual look, maybe like a dark jeans that you look casual and comfortable in, and a solid color tank top, t-shirt, v-neck, something like that. Something a little formal maybe, or sexier, like a little black dress, or something. It doesn't have to be black, but that kind of an idea. And then probably a lingerie set, usually. I mean, just for like a first photo shoot for variety. And it's good to have that in like a neutral.
Some other things that I always make sure to bring with me on a shoot: a hairbrush, so
Yeah,
you can
always,
fix your hair.
always a hairbrush.
Bring your makeup with you, or at least your basic stuff if you're doing makeup, so that you can do touch-ups throughout the shoot.
Concealer, lipstick, and eyelash curlers are the ones that I bring all the time.
Oh, I was going to say another thing to bring: your ID. Especially if you're shooting outdoors somewhere, if you're doing any sort of lingerie or implied or anything like that. It's good to have your ID with you. So
Yeah,
that
and if you're not at
you
least
can prove
18,
your age.
yeah, you need to be at least 18 to be shooting, I believe lingerie and nude, but at least
Yeah.
for sure. A taser, pepper spray.
Yep, I have a pepper spray.
You can never be too safe.
Pepper spray gun.
Like I think I said earlier, you might want to bring a friend. Make sure you have, like dotted your I's, crossed your T's, everything. You've fact checked the photographer, you've set your time and date, you've got it right. You've discussed your limitations beforehand. That really helps to prevent any awkward moments. And as awkward and weird as it may be, it's important to be clear. Because I've been in a lot of uncomfortable situations just because I worded something incorrectly, and I've learned from that. So it's good to just do that from the start.
Yeah, and that kind of leads into my last question: is what should you do if a photographer or if anybody in the industry is making you feel uncomfortable?
I mean, you blacklist them. Hopefully you have
Stand up to them, tell them to stop.
Yeah, hopefully you're lucky enough to not be face-to-face to them when this happens. Hopefully it'll be over the computer. I've had a lot of experiences with this via internet, and only a few bad experiences in person. I've been fortunate, but either way, you blacklist it. Try to be respectful on your end, but I mean, you can only be respectful to a certain extent.
Especially if someone's disrespecting you.
Or disrespecting someone else. It doesn't matter sometimes if they're disrespecting me, but if they're disrespecting another model, I will not stand for that. I don't want to work with someone that's going to be disrespectful to another woman in this industry with no good reason, and I don't trust that they wouldn't be doing the same. And you might get asked some really uncomfortable questions. I've been asked if I would sleep with someone on a shoot before, and you have to kind of be like, no, I don't do that. That's
inappropriate.
Not what we're here for.
That's wrong.
I'm a model. I'm here for...
If you're unsure about somebody, you can say no right off the
Trust
bat.
your gut, because your gut is almost always...
Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. Like I said at the start, go over and watch Marvolo's video where we do the smoking Q&A if you haven't already, and subscribe to her channel. It'll all be in the down bar, as well as any websites that we mentioned today about how to get started modeling. Best of luck in all of your guys' modeling careers. Feel free to post comments with links to your modeling pages if you make them. I would love to see them and support you guys. Have a great day. That was lame. Shit.
Au revoir.